Oh yeah, so to see, 2024, hey, y'all better watch out for them backstabbing motherfuckers. They come in packs, they will stab you in your fucking back, smile on your face. I'm telling you, smile on your face and stab you in your back. Cause all the time they want your fucking place. Backstabbing motherfuckers. Now fuck all y'all can talk that shit about Chris, y'all go loud, bitch. Y'all switch like the weather. I never put my trust in a weak backstabbing bitch. This fucking instrumental come in like a fucking wildfire burning out of control. I know my enemies been burning my ears for years. My third eye, mental vision, made it crystal clear, transparent. Apparently they don't know I'm King Emperor, born to rise. And fuck all the lies they spread. He said, she said, they mad cause I ain't dead after being shot 8 times. No, motherfucker, I can't die. See, I battle crime for war, but my ops, they gon' call the cops when I pistol grab you. I can't stand that backstabbing motherfuckers. Backstabbers, I can't stand you. Backstabbing motherfuckers. Backstabbers. 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 I can't stand you. Backstabbing motherfuckers. Backstabbers. Hey, Miss Lady, you a backstabbing bitch. That nigga that you with, he don't want war. You better politic like a fucking politician. I wanna get that bitch a fucking mortician. Leave him dead with stitches. That nigga see me on the scene and start sticking to the fucking po-po. I knew that nigga was a hoe, but you ain't worth going to prison for. I'd rather get the money, get the dough. I never put my trust again with a backstabbing hoe. Fuck all my foes in 2024. You backstabbing motherfuckers. Backstabbers. Backstabbing, bitch. Hey, now watch out for these motherfuckers. They smile in your face, stab you in your fucking back so you can take your place. You feel me? Backstabbing, motherfuckers. Backstabbers, backstabbers, motherfuckers. Fucking backstabbers, backstabbers. My money gone and win, so fake ass family and friends turn their back on the nigga. In the end, they claiming that I'm mentally ill, but I spill the real truth when I speak. In the land of the beast, and every week these niggas gotta speak on me with so much malice. Then they quick to smile in the nigga's face, but they really wanna take a nigga's place as the ghetto revelator. Fuck these haters, backstabbing motherfuckers. I can't stand ya, backstabbing motherfuckers, cause you quick to put a knife in a nigga's back. Yeah, backstabbers, backstabbers. Gotta watch out for them, backstabbers, motherfuckers. Hey, yeah, the song is dedicated to the backstabbing motherfuckers. You turn that motherfucker back on a motherfucker sick. But you know, I'm a motherfucker blind, you know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucking Phoenix bird. Then I'ma fly high, like the motherfucking falcon bird. Fly high in the sky, that I can touch the motherfucking sun. That I'm God, motherfucking son. I'm unstoppable, 8 bullets couldn't stop me, motherfucker. I got shot in the bash, nigga. Got out the penitentiary, got cash, nigga. Pimp walked away after getting hit 8 motherfucking times, Punk motherfuckers, fuck all y'all. Y'all wishing that a nigga died, but I rise, you feel me? Fuck all you backstabbing motherfuckers, smile in your face. Yeah, all the time they wanna take your place. The backstabbers, they smile in your face. But all the time they wanna take your place. The backstabbers. Peace and black power, peace and black power. I'm back with another video for the night. That song right there that y'all heard, I wrote that that was inspired by things that happened personally in my life. Not to go in depth, but I know this resonates with a lot of brothers and sisters who have taken the journey of being this brother and sister on the journey of enlightenment. You have become politically conscious of who you are as a people. And when you speak, some people just don't understand you. And then we just have weak link people in our race. Everybody's black is not black. Black is a state of mind. So how come every time a melanated person become conscious, politicalized, that individual becomes ostracized by society? And what's so disturbing to me is black people are the biggest critic, the biggest pushback mechanism. They have called me mentally ill just speaking out against the racism that happened in America. To kick it about slavery, to talk about slavery around certain black people, it's like talking around white people. Because white people don't want to hear nothing about slavery, nothing about lynching, nothing about police killing in this country. When you got black people that surround you, that won't give you a peace of mind when you speak in your truth, they will interrupt you. Peace of mind is being able to speak the way you want to speak without being ostracized. To me, being who you is, being an authentic individual of who you are. See, when you are yourself, the best version of yourself, you will find yourself lonely. Most people, to get along, go along with the crowd. I ain't never been that type individual. That's why I never joined the gang. Certain things that you do, I'm not gonna do it, cause I'm a leader. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna do what I want to do. My own mind. I'm my own man. Some people just say that's strong. So why every time a black brother or a black sister come into the knowledge of themselves and begin to speak on that aspect of what they know, the people that look just like them don't want to grow. They'd rather stay a slave. You see what I'm saying? And that song is very personal about people backstabbing you because of how you speak and the things that you speak about. Racism is something that happened before I was even born. Racism comes from white people, white individuals, a collective individuals come together and they dominate the race. They dominate our people. They steal from our people. Look at Africa. Everywhere you go, why is black people on the bottom? Don't get mad at me for bringing the news. I'm just reporting the news, and you niggas get mad at me. I'm just reporting the news. I ain't no sucker. I ain't no punk. I'm a swing back nigga, so you get mad at me, I'm going to let you know. You can't get mad at me for speaking the truth about our people. What are you talking about? Why black people are the biggest pushback when black people try to liberate our people? Why do our people be stool pigeons and set our people up for white supremacy, the same system that oppress us? Why you get mad? It's crazy. The biggest critic, the biggest pushback, the mechanism of pushback come from black people. They call me mentally ill for speaking out against injustice that's perpetrated against our people by white supremacy culture. Can speaking the truth isolate you from your family and friends and significant others? Because the truth, it hurts, it breaks backs. And some people just not able to receive and conceive and perceive what the truth is. They don't want to know, they don't want to see it. But they criticize you all the time for speaking on it because there's no truth in them. I've been told if you never like the truth, there's a lot of devil in you because the devil hates the truth.
That's why they're trying to take the aspects of history up out of school, and even on the work force. You're not going to be able to talk about race. You're not going to be able to talk about anything that does anything with race. So if there's racism on the job, you can't bring it up. You could probably be fired. These Republicans is not playing. They talking about putting us back in slavery. And if Donald Trump don't get elected, he don't get into office, it's still going to be tough for black people, because to unite is corny. To us to come together as a people, when you talk on that level, we are corny. You know what I'm saying? Speaking the truth, isolate you from your family members and friends and significant others. They form backstabbing people. That's what the Sun was all about, that I wrote, backstabbing. People will backstab you when you speak on this aspect. It happened to me in prison. I was speaking over the range about how racist it is in America, how racist it is in America, in the penitentiary. I became ostracized in the penitentiary. None of the blacks wanted to hang around me because I was in a racist-dominated area called Lucasville Prison, and the prison was ran by racists. And I couldn't bite my tongue. I fought back physically, mentally, spiritually. You know, I'm reading books on Hannibal. I'm not backing down. I'm reading books on Hannibal the Great, to St. El Overture. I'm reading about great black generals who fought back against white supremacy. So I was geeked up on that kind of stuff. You know, it carried me. I embody Hannibal the Great. You know what I'm saying? Backstabbing people from our community can become classified as sellouts and coons that would take a big money bag from the Neanderthal to neutralize any black organization or black person trying to unite our people. What I'm saying is that people, it's sometimes good that they reveal themselves who they are when you get to speaking on any aspect of knowledge about what's going on politically. So when black people get mad, that shows you that they are the potential coon sellout. They are the potential people who can take that money bag to try to neutralize our organizations or anything we try to do prominent in the black community, because they don't want us to do anything prominent in the community. Anything that inspires our people and uplift our people, they don't want that unless it's their consent. They'll let you be a movie star. They'll let you be a rap artist, but you got to do what they want you to do. The record labels are owned by some real demonic people who have an agenda. And they also own the prison system. The demonic people own the prison system. The same people own the record labels, advising all the artists to talk about popping pills, being on drugs. They know drugs, if you high, it's lead to a pipeline to prison. Now the record labels own the damn prisons. It's like a catch-22 in this white supremacy monopoly game, this world that we living in. But some people don't want you to address and deliver this message. But this is the monopoly that the white man set up. So why do black people get mad at me? I'm just delivering the news. Check white supremacy. That's what you do, coward. So those people who get mad, backstab you because you speak on what's the real issues that goes on in America, as it relates to black people. You know, July 6, 2024, Illinois deputy shoots and kills an unarmed black woman. You see what I'm saying? Sandra Massey. Or Massey. Y'all remember that happened? Sonia Massey. Then on September 11th, this same year, 21-year-old truck driver named Javon McGee was subsequently lynched down there in North Carolina. This stuff is happening right now in 2024. This stuff is happening now in 2024. We ain't talking about nothing that happened in the 50s, in the 60s. We talking about right now in 2024, blacks are under attack. And I'm black. So why they get mad because I'm bringing the news? These backstabbing ass Negroes. Because they believe in this multicultural thing. You can have your multicultural, but be realistic in your multicultural world that's a fantasy. Because we live in an anti-black world, and an anti-black man in particular. So we need to wake up. Don't get mad at me because I'm bringing and reporting the news about what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Then October 2023, October 2nd, they found a 25-year-old body, 25-year-old black man's body named Rasheed Carter. He was lynched and decapitated in Mississippi. In Mississippi, and the police in the sundown town, these are sundown towns that he was working in. Why we got a sundown town in 2024 if it's not racist in this world and you don't want me to speak on it? You don't want me to enlighten my neighbor that may be black, that may be a truck driver, ready to go to Henderson, North Carolina, or through Mississippi where they killing my brothers and sisters. And it's on the muffle. It don't be on the world news. The world news don't report all the killings and attack against black people still happening in this country. And y'all talking about voting for Kamala Harris. For Kamala Harris, who's not going to address the killing of black people because that same government has a mandate to keep our population down. They don't want us to outpopulate America. We already outpopulate the world. Black people, we the majority on the planet. We outnumber white people 11-1. We the majority. People say the Asians are the majority. No, they not. Black people are the majority on the planet. We everywhere. We the originators. When you went to China, the first Chinese was black. The first European was black. They just called Europeans. But the first Europeans, if we go by the name of Europe, the first people was there were black. The first people of America were black. We was here first. We the originators. So we the majority on the planet. It's self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. So Rasheed Carter was decapitated. And y'all don't want me to bring that news? And nobody is paying the price for the killing of Rasheed Carter. They decapitated this brother, cut his body all the way up. All the way up. And he told his mama, if I get killed, it's because of the man that I'm working for. He's sending these guys at me. The dude went to the police department and said, listen, these white guys in the truck chasing me. The police said, that's your fault. They sent him right out other police department, the police station to be killed because they was part of it. These sundown towns. Y'all hip to these sundown towns? So, why the world is against black empowerment? Why is the world is against black empowerment? Why is black people, when you speak about black empowerment, it's something corny to them? But they don't say nothing about the Asians that they shop with. When you go get that hair sister, that's Asian empowerment. You see what I'm saying? When you go and shop with the Arab, that's Arab empowerment. That's powerful. So why we talk about racism as black people being racist when we say black power? We saying black power because we need power. We got potential. We got all the resources in Africa. Stop letting the European manipulate the resources in Africa. Take back what's ours. What's wrong with that message? What's wrong with swinging back at the oppressor? What's wrong with the oppressed one day rising up and swing back at the oppressor and take what we owe, what they owe us. Take back what they owe us. What's wrong with that? Ain't no hope here. I don't know what the fuck you niggas You looking at me like I'm on some sucky shit because I'm speaking this real shit. Ain't no hoe here. That's why I can speak on it. That's why I can speak on it. I'm not no hoe. I'm not no yes man type nigga. I got a thrill of watching black men stand up to the white man. Through movies, through real life, through books I've read, where I read about certain black people that stood up to the white man. I hate to read about a coward who bows down to white people. Hell, I looked up to some of the gangsters that came up like Frank Lucas and all these so-called drug dealers and all that. But when I really look at it, I really didn't really fall in love with that role. I fall in love with the role of Toussaint L'Ouverture, who stood up. The Haitian general who stood up against France and defeated Napoleon, who's supposed to be one of the greatest conquerors of all time, from a white man. The white man Napoleon was defeated by a black man named Toussaint L'Ouverture. Oh yeah, I know my history, 1803. That's when it happened. And Haiti became a black republic. And that's why Haiti is hated today, because they stood up and they killed Frenchmen. They demolished France. And they had to pay France reparations. Ain't that a bitch? For destroying the government of France, for defeating France's army that held blacks captive as slaves in Haiti. That's how that happened. The blacks were the oppressed in Haiti. They was a slave only lived 7 years once you go through that hot plantation in what they call Haiti. It used to be called Santo Domingo. Before it was called Haiti, a black man and woman only survived 7 years. You died in that hot heat, the hot heated sun with no water. They barely fed them. And you died. They used you for 7 years and you died. You was underfed. You didn't get no water. You died in 7 years. So the oppressed rose up and defeated France, kicked them out. This was the most kept secret revolution that happened on this side of the world, that they kept quiet, because they didn't want the blacks in America to know that an African general defeated y'all boy Napoleon Bonaparte, the one that went to Egypt in 1799 and shot the nose off of the Egyptian Sphinx and different monuments with the big lips. They try to say that didn't happen, but that happened. Napoleon was mad that people that was enslaved in America and in France and around the world, their ancestors left monuments of themselves. Oh yeah. Left monuments of ourselves, pictures of ourselves. And the white man was mad that there's no way that those people that are enslaved did this magnificent work. The Egyptian civilization, the Kemite or the Kemetic civilization, because Egypt is a Greek word. So why is the world against black empowerment? And why do black people fear their own potential to become a powerful people on the world stage of global dominance? The imminent threat of black empowerment has every race on edge. Every race is on edge because they know blacks are the people. And if it wasn't for black people, what would America be? If it wasn't for the African, where would America be today? The machine was slavery, cotton, sugar, inventions that they done stole from blacks. You got inventions that help America's society. Black people, under being oppressed, were able to create, like we always do since Kemet. We always had a mind to produce and make things, but people take our production off the production make money off the production of black labor. Whatever black people invented during slavery, the slave master took it and took credit for it. He went to the patent office and got a patent on black ideals and black inventions. That's just how it is. But when you speak on things, aspects of that nature, or anything like that, along those lines, you create an environment of fear from your own people. I don't understand that. So they become backstabbers. And that's what that song was all about. You know, when you start speaking, you know, when you become conscious aware of who you are as black people, some people resent that. And then when you go around certain people, you have to dumb down your knowledge. Just like me, I'm from the street. I still bump into some of my street guys. I still talk to them. You know, that's why I deliver my message a certain way, because I'm trying to reach, you know, where I come from. You know, I'm from the grit of the streets. And I still rub shoulders with some of my street people. And when I get to speak on that, they look at me 14 karat crazy. But they, you know, I only kick it with my real guys. You know, they know what I'm on, you know, but they still look at me kind of crazy. And people, they put you in a category. They start making up stories on you like you mentally ill because you came into the knowledge of yourself and you know who you are and you know how this political system is ran. You know, no Democrat and no Republican gonna save no black folks. You know, only black folks gonna save black folks. We our own self-savers. Look at your neighbor. We our own self-saver. If we don't unite, we gonna die. You know, that's the question what this video is all about. Why is there's backstabbing, people talking behind your back? As a conscious individual, why do when people come into the come politicalized and they become ostracized? I'm talking about when you come into the knowledge of how this world is really ran, how racism is rampant, and we screaming like we multicultural, we screaming like racism over with. You know what I'm saying? And you looking straight at it, but you scared to speak on them. So when somebody speak on it, look just like you try to ostracize them and call them names. You just don't understand because you a lame. That rhyme. You a lame. And you scary. So it's cool that people reveal who they are in 2024. Because it's about to be a hell of a year in 2025 and 2026 as time go on. You will see that these people still don't have no love for us. Until we let go of our egos and stop hating ourselves, we're going to always be stuck. We're always going to be at odds, and our people going to be victims of this constant racism. That's my deliverance. Peace. Black power.